The taxi driver took out a spray. He made the two girls in the backseat fall asleep. The girl in the front passenger seat was terrified. She tried to pull the car door handle. However, it triggered the safety lock alarm. The girl turned her head. The driver was staring at her fiercely. When they woke up, they found themselves locked in a basement. The driver walked in carrying a chair. He wiped the chair with a towel. Then he sat down in front of them. The girl in a sexy outfit pulled down her pants slightly, but it had the opposite effect. The man grabbed her and dragged her out forcefully. After a while, he sent the girl back, and he shook his hand in disgust. It turned out the girl was so scared she wet her pants. The other two girls immediately wet their pants too when they saw this, but the man drove them to the bathroom. He shouted at them not to defile the holy food. The three girls became more and more afraid. Then they heard a woman's voice outside the door. They immediately started shouting for help. The person came over after hearing the cries, but when the door opened, they were all horrified. It was still that perverted kidnapper, but this time he was very gentle. A bad feeling welled up in the three girls' hearts. Could this man be playing a role? At night, the girl opened her eyes. The kidnapper had changed his clothes again. 9. This time the girl finally realized the kidnapper might have dissociative identity disorder, but she didn't expect he had 23 personalities. The girl tricked him into coming in and intimidated him. The kidnapper started crying when he heard this. The girl took the opportunity to ask him to help them escape, but he resisted strongly. He quickly closed the door and left. The three had no choice but to look for another exit. Annie had a sudden idea and used her high heels to smash the ceiling. She actually made a hole, but there was a layer of steel bars fixed above. Just then, the kidnapper returned. He heard the noise in the room and started slamming into the door. The girls could only resist with all their might. Annie sped up her actions. It turned out there was a ventilation shaft above. She struggled to climb up. The kidnapper had gone quiet by then. The two girls finally breathed a sigh of relief. Suddenly, a powerful force struck. It turned out the man had switched personalities again.